Ideology versus facts and government money. One of the saddest things about the community services sector is how facts, reality and performance does not dictate who gets the money, how the money is spent and what it is spent on. Sadly, Australia has many people taking their own lives, or as it was put in the old days, commit suicide. Notice how I provided two ways of saying how to kill yourself. Because the former and the term kill themselves are wrong speak. Wrong speak, as stated before, can get you fired. Wrong speak is also another way of avoiding facts. The facts are clear. Billions of government dollars has been spent to reduce Australia's suicide rate. Billions over the last 40 years. And what has been the result of the money spent? Our suicide rate has increased. The majority of people taking their own lives are men and Aboriginal Australians. We have medicalised suicide. The result is the core underlying issues as to why people kill themselves is not addressed. We as a nation have failed. Those whom have been charged with providing services to lessen and prevent suicide have failed. It's important to note all the experts who decide for government the policy are in fact leaders in the medicalisation approach and work for or run the organizations that fight to prevent suicide. They have failed. The government's solution, no matter the politics, has been to hand more money to the very organizations who have failed on the advice of experts who have failed. What is sadder is the arguments by the community services sector is to demand further investments in money and efforts surrounding the areas that have continually failed. The reality is the majority of people who kill themselves do not have a medical diagnosis, and in the event of having a medical diagnosis, continue to kill themselves. The diagnosis and treatment options for suicide tend to fail. We need a whole-of-community approach built on building strengths within communities and in individuals, not a magic pill or diagnosis. This is well known by people within the industry. But time and time again these experts train others in their failed methods. Money, lots of money, is predicated on failure because organizations cannot operate without the money. A cycle exists, a terrible cycle. Government, please address this failure. Address new solutions and hold the community services sector to account.